This video is brought to you by Crunchyroll. Try out Crunchyroll Premium for free and enjoy new and classic anime content ad-free. Get your 30-day free trial at crunchyroll.com/watchmojo.
If you're a fan of suplexes and high-octane action, then these anime might be right for you. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 anime for wrestling fans.
The moment you step in, you lock it down with your hip, like this. Also, you want to twist your shoulder inward.
Right. For this list, we're looking at shows that either pay homage, make reference to, embody the spirit of, or just plain focus on professional wrestling. So, if you're already a Jericho-holic, but not an anime fan, maybe this list will convince you otherwise. Number 10, wanna be the strongest in the world. Forget the Diva Revolution, it's time for the Waifu Revolution. When the young idol Elena is injured by a professional wrestler, her singing partner and close friend Sakura vows to take revenge by becoming a wrestler herself. This show is loaded with all the drop kicks, lariats, and compromising submission holds you need to get your fix. And while it's true that Wanna Be the Strongest certainly isn't the most intellectually enriching anime around, you might just get a heap of fun watching it. Number 9, Naruto franchise.
Come back here when I get my hands on you!
Wait, what? No, seriously. Naruto actually contains a ton of wrestling references, especially when you get into the Shippuden series. Most of all, the Raikage. This absolute pinnacle of manliness lays the smackdown. His tools of destruction, wrestling moves like the lariat, and a sit-out powerbomb that'll make Dave Bautista green with envy. Outside of that, if you're a fan of the underdogs, this series will have you rooting for Naruto as he goes from complete jobber to, well, I guess you're gonna have to wait and see.
If you ever lay a hand on my sensei, I'll kill you!
Number 8, One Punch Man.
ここは俺が
人んちの天井は
なんでもないです
This series focuses on Saitama, a hero whose name implies exactly what he's capable of, defeating any opponent with a single punch.
またワンパンで終わっちまった
The only problem is that being the best can get a little boring. He soon finds a burst of new inspiration when realizing that he can find fame and fortune by becoming a professional hero. But his efforts go quite unnoticed, like an indie darling trying to make it into the WWE. It combines the elements of action and comedy almost perfectly.
マジで
Number 7, Jushin Liger. Does that name and theme song sound a little familiar to you? Well, this is the series that the famous junior heavyweight wrestler Jushin Thunder Liger originated from. Back in the late 80s, he adopted this persona as a means to promote the anime series. It just so happens that the gimmick has outlived the series by decades. This show is a little hard to get your hands on these days, but if you want to see the origins of the Liger bombing legend, it just might be worth it. Number 6, One Piece. This anime is perhaps the most popular running series worldwide, and as you'd guess, it contains a feast of pro wrestling homages.
Look, Nico Robin.
You've got characters that are clear references to superstars, like Spandam and Whitebeard, and even a guest appearance from Minoru Suzuki. Needless to say, the fights, drama, and heelish villains will give you the same thrill as watching pro wrestling.
You can't escape.
Number 5, Fist of the North Star. This one's an oldie but goodie. In the post-apocalyptic age of 19XX, the lone wanderer Kenshiro steps up to take down the nastiest SOBs in town using the Hokuto Shinken, a technique that focuses on the body's pressure points with deadly results. Fist of the North Star holds some of the most brutal fights in anime, complete with broken arms and exploding heads. If that's not enough to sell it to you, rumor has it that it's John Cena's favorite show.
I am about that life. No, I will get crazy up in here.
Number 4, Hajime no Ippo series. Alright, we know that wrestling and boxing are like apples and oranges, but this show could grip anyone who's interested in either. Following the story of Ippo, a young man who is constantly bullied, we see his untapped potential for throwing punches come into bloom. From championship matches to fist fights with goddamn bears, Hajime no Ippo has got some hot-blooded brawls that capture the intensity of some of your favorite wrestling bouts. End of the line, this series is gonna get you heated. Number 3, Dragon Ball Z.
And he's down for the count.
If you were wondering what the hell New Day was wearing at WrestleMania, look no further than Dragon Ball Z. Perhaps the most iconic anime series of all time, DBZ is a non-stop adrenaline rush. There's Super Saiyans, the anime equivalent of hulking up, heated feuds, and even a couple of references along the way, making it a treat for any wrestling fan. And if we're preaching to the choir and you already love Dragon Ball, why not check out the new sequel, Dragon Ball Super? Number 2, Kinnikuman franchise. When people think wrestling anime, they usually think of this classic series. The show combines all the best fundamentals of pro wrestling with the imaginative nature of anime. Focusing primarily on Kinnikuman, an idiot prince who aims to become a hero, the show may look a little goofy at first glance, but it's surprisingly intense. The 2000 sequel, known as Ultimate Muscle in the West, added some even more awesome fights to the mix. Even modern wrestlers pay homage to this series, such as Samoa Joe with his finisher, the Muscle Buster. Before we reveal our heavyweight world champion top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Number 1, Tiger Mask W. Yep, that Tiger Mask. Similar to Jushin Liger, Tiger Mask found his origins in anime back in the late 1960s. Fortunately for us, we have been graced with a new installment to the series, Tiger Mask W. A new era means a new hero, and Naoto Azuma is just the man for the job, as he looks to fill in the boots of the wrestling legend by donning the mask. Best of all, the show features cameos from some top wrestling stars in Japan today, including Hiroshi Tanahashi and Kazuchika Okada. If you're a wrestling fan, this is the show to watch. So, do you agree with our list? Which anime would you recommend to wrestling fans? For more spine-busting top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Well, that about sums it up.
This video is brought to you by Crunchyroll. As a WatchMojo fan, you can try out Crunchyroll Premium for free for 30 days and enjoy all of their new and classic content ad-free across all of your favorite devices in HD. New episodes are available up to 1 hour after they air in Japan via simulcast, and all episodes are professionally subtitled. Get your 30-day free trial now at crunchyroll.com/watchmojo.